here's a guy, you probably never heard of, Dr. Otto Warburg. Way back in 1931, this man won the Nobel Prize in Physiology. He's the guy who discovered the cause of cancer. Way back in 1931, no electron microscopes, just nothing but hard work. And even then, 1931, no one has disproven anything that he won his Nobel Prize for. Here's what he discovered. Cancer grows in oxygen-deprived acidic tissue. Every person who has cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer, pick a cancer, when you test the pH of those people's body, they all have an acidic pH. Now, the flip side of that coin that won him a Nobel Prize was, disease cannot live in an alkaline body. You can't get sick in an alkaline body. Won't do it. Can't do it. Wrong environment. So if that's true, and once again, no one's disproved him yet, then let's learn what acid and alkaline have to do with our health. Now, here's a pH chart. pH, you guys have all seen when lifeguards test pH in the swimming pool, little color things. Well, what the colors mean is this chart goes from 1 to 14. And what it's measuring is pH. pH stands for potential hydrogen. So how much hydrogen is there in different things that you're putting in your body will determine if it's acid or if it's alkaline. So let's look at this. The chart starts in the middle here really with a 7, which means it's neutral. It's not acid or alkaline. But it means, since I'm counting how much hydrogen there is in something, I use water, which is H2O, 2 hydrogen. So that's neutral. When I go from a 7 to a 6, that's 10 times more hydrogen, or 10 times more acidic. And then once again, 6 to a 5 is 100 times more hydrogen, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000 times. And when I get down here to the 1, that's all hydrogen. That's like those mad scientists with test tubes doing acid, and they're pouring it on metal, and it's melting metal. That's hydrogen, too much hydrogen. Now, when I go from a 7 to an 8, there's less hydrogen and more oxygen. And so this now goes from 10 times more alkaline or oxygen, and then 100, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000. And when I get up in here, nothing in our Earth can live in a 13 or a 14. That's too alkaline. Nothing can live down here in a 1 or 2. It's too much hydrogen. Okay? So that's the chart. And everybody who has cancer of any kind, and not just cancer, they're all right in here. Everybody has a pH in the 5, 6, or lower 7 category, and those people are the ones who are getting sick. So there's a clue. If you could pick a number, you don't want to pick 5. Don't be that guy. Go be a 7 or an 8, because those people are the healthy people. Repair. Remember the story of the birds and bees? A sperm and an egg hit, then there's 1 cell, then there's 2, then there's 4. Pretty soon there's a baby. Well, your bodies are still replicating. Now, you're not pregnant tonight, or maybe, but your body is still making new cells. Every 60 seconds, your body's making 200 million new cells. No wonder you're so tired. 200 million every 60 seconds, okay? It's repairing the ones that are blown up, put new ones in, old ones out, new ones in. Now, in the medical Western mind, we've all been hypnotized by TV to think if I get sick, I got to go get a pill. If I'm sick, I got to get surgery. If I'm sick, I got to get a pill. But I'm not doing that. Think about this. If I have a cell and they're all dividing every day, they're all dividing, if I get a cell that has cancer, what's going to happen when that cancer cell divides into 2? Now I have 2 cancer cells, don't I? If I keep pouring acid on these cancer cells, next time those divide, I now have 4 really sick cancer cells, then 16, then 1 billion sick cells. Every time the cells divide, they get sicker and sicker. Or I can change the environment. I can change the acid into alkaline. When I start pouring alkaline on it, now my sick cancerous cell divides, but now, since cancer, degenerative disease, can't live in an alkaline body, that cell's not quite so bad. Then it divides again, more acid out, more alkaline in. Now it gets healthier and healthier and healthier, and pretty soon the disease is gone. It's gone. They're dead. They're out of the body. And so look at every 36 hours, my intestines make new cells. So in a matter of a couple of weeks, I got a brand new intestine. Or I can have the same old sick one just making cancer, or make new ones. What do you want, new or old? What do you think? It's as easy as drinking new water, don't you think? How about my white blood cells, 13 days. Red blood cells, 120 days. Liver cells, 500 days. So in a year and a half, I got a new liver. All the alcohol I've strained through this one can be repaired. That is really good news, I can tell you that. So I don't have to keep the same broken body, the sick body. I can keep my body repairing and mending itself as long as I keep my body in homeostasis. I don't get too acidic, because if I do, I'm in trouble. Now, drinking Kangen water can produce a dramatic effect of cellular repair, allowing the body to heal itself. That's what you need. This guy, Dr. Hiromi Shinya, figured this out, how to use that science. In 1961, he's a young doctor. His wife and 2 children were very sick. In fact, so sick his wife died. Couldn't save her life. He didn't want his kids to die. Didn't know what was going on. He's the man who then invented a way to look inside the colon without cutting you open. It's called the colonoscopy. He was able to look inside of his children's colon and found out they had this extremely acidic condition called lupus. He changed the pH. The kids lived, they're alive today, by changing the pH in their colon. Now, since that time, he's done over 300,000 colonoscopies and currently professor of surgery at Albert Einstein College of Medicine. Doctors and surgeons are different. If you call a surgeon a doctor, they're insulted. He's one of the top 10 surgeons in the world. He's also chief of endoscopy at Beth Israel Medical Center in New York City, and he believes that all degenerative disease originates in the colon from eating a poor acidic diet. All degenerative disease originates in your colon. If you check into his clinic, you must agree to drink Kangen water or you're not coming in. He has 300,000 patients, not one single recurring case of cancer. Who thinks that's astounding? 300,000 to none, okay? That's huge.